All right, everybody, happy Friday. Welcome into the end of the week edition, which means it's the free flowing Friday. It's tough to say, I guess. Let's see. Welcome back to all the returners. As usual, if you are returning, I mostly know everybody in here that's returning. If you are new to Dubb, though, if you could put a one in the chat, that would be fantastic. If you're new to Dubb. Welcome back to the AI note takers as well. If you're returning, just put a two in there. But obviously, Sean, Jai, everybody, I know you're returning. Dan as well, Gia as well. Bob, I think you've been in here before. I think you've been in here. Could have even been yesterday. Sometimes the names look familiar, but they go by. So if you wanna unmute yourself, you can say hi if you want to. If not, you can throw a one in the chat or a two in the chat if you want to do that. And then also anybody else? Let's see, Paulie, I saw you just came in as well. So if anyone's new to Dubb, please put a one in the chat. That would be fantastic. Go ahead, Jai. I come over to you. How are you, Jai?
Hey Rob, I just had to check in, man. I was going to tell you after a conversation with Darius yesterday in the training,
Yeah,
I got employees now. I happened to find it. I did a little search and I found this one company.
yeah.
I got 7 employees now. 40
Wow.
bucks. 40 actually eight. And I'm like, man, all I'm doing is setting them up, man. I'm like, and I don't have to worry about no make.com, what would they call that thing? What's that stupid thing called?
Hmm.
Zapier.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I don't have to worry about none of that. I'm like, man, this thing's pretty bad. This is bad. I just had to tell you about that though, man.
yeah.
Now I have employees.
That's
So when
great.
you email me, let's see if you know is it really me or not.
All right, I'm gonna test that after.
Yeah, just see if you actually know.
I always like checking those things out. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. All right,
You know.
sounds good.
But it's not done yet. It
All
ain't
right.
done. All
Well,
right.
message me when it is, and then I will.
I will. I will. I make sure I will. You build my drip pad, man.
Sweet. It's
All
awesome.
right.
The drip. I'm in the drip. Thanks, Jai. That's
All
awesome.
right.
Cool. That's very cool. And let's see. I saw someone else there. Kunal, I saw you had your hand up. Let me come over to you really quick. Hey, Kunal, if you can hear me okay. How are you?
Hey, Bob, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. How are you?
Okay, so I've been using, so I never actually used it, but I subscribed for almost 6 months.
Okay.
And the problem is every time I try to send my video to my database
Mm-hmm.
about like, I get like 50 emails back that that email is not working
Mm-hmm.
or it did not reach to the person.
Yep.
I try to find those emails and delete them, but I'm
Mhm.
not able to do that. Can you guide me? How do I like I don't want to continue deleting one each time I receive an email.
Yeah.
I want to find a way where I can delete all of them together, which is like non-reachable or like
Right.
doesn't
All
work.
the bad ones, right? All the bad
Yeah,
ones. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll what I'll do is when Ina comes in here, she'll be in here in like another couple minutes. I'm gonna go through some basic stuff with everybody, but when she pops in, we'll have her get you on there. We'll take care of it for you and show you how to do it. But yeah, if the stuff's not getting delivered, it's those bad ones that are causing some issues. Yeah, we'll go through that. I'll also what kind of videos are you recording, Kunal? Are you doing screen recordings, webcam stuff? What are you recording?
Yeah, yeah. Regular my I mean whatever I want to say.
Yeah, webcam though, talking to the webcam like this or like screen
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in the phone.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Okay, okay. How's that going?
I don't know. I haven't received, I mean, I haven't received any client yet, or I haven't seen any. I see a lot of people watching my videos,
Hmm.
but uh, I'm not able to like create a workflow where like
Hmm.
I can record a follow-up video and the other video. So every time like I send one video and then I receive like 50 emails back.
Hmm.
Hey, this is undeliverable, this is undeliverable, this is and then I said, really? And how do I delete those? Like
Hmm.
if there's
Yeah.
an automation, there should be a way to, but every time it says upgrade, upgrade, but I'm already paying you something. I don't know.
You're probably on Pro. We got Pro and Pro Plus, but yeah, I'll have Ina pop in. We'll get the differentiation on that for you. What's your industry? What do you do?
We are a healthcare AI company, so we are like a RCM AI, so we do medical billing and then we target doctors. So I have a HubSpot RCM. So
Yeah.
I initially tried to configure my RCM, my HubSpot CRM.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it did not work. So what I did is I imported all of my HubSpot contacts in your system.
Got it. Got it.
But I got a lot of like emails back that that email was undeliverable. So I tried to went in, I tried to go into the I don't so normally like in a MailChimp, which I used to use, I could see undeliverables in like one the whole thing, and then
Yep.
I could select all of them and delete. But here I'm not able to find that. How could I like select all the undeliverables together and just delete them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll see if there's an option for that. I'm messaging Ina right now, and when she comes in, we'll help you. Um, are you sending through HubSpot or are you sending through Dubb?
Dubb. I
Yeah.
imported all my HubSpots into your Dubb.
Did you just not want to use HubSpot? You had it as a CRM, but you're like, I'm just going to use Dubb instead.
I don't know how to use HubSpot. I could not figure out how to integrate
Okay.
with, I mean, I have put the keys or whatever is needed, but I don't know how do I
Okay.
send you to HubSpot. I don't know.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, no, we'll jump into that because sometimes when people have like HubSpot or Salesforce or, those the CRMs that have been around for a long time, if they have their workflows that they really like, they just kind of add videos to those. But sometimes people just import it into Dubb and they want to go through Dubb, so it makes sense. The
Now, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
So I am under my email campaigns,
Mhm.
and I don't know, can I share my this thing with you?
You'll be able to in a little bit when Ina gets in here. I got
Okay.
to cover some stuff.
So I see pending success, and I only see like failed 7, but
Yep.
I received like 50 emails back.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a reason. There's something going on. There's either something with the email address or there's something with deliverables or something. We'll figure it out because it's not, you could have that many bad emails. I don't think maybe it's the setup in terms of how they were uploaded.
And my question is, if it is failed, then there should be a list. I could list them, and then I should be able to delete all of them together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's a way to see it. Let me give you this too. I put this in the chat. If you want to grab this out of the chat, Kunal, when you have a chance, this is something you can watch later. It's a really good video Darius did about email deliverability, and it's got some specific stuff in there that he talks about. It was a recent
Okay.
coaching session he did. It's really good. So when you have some time, just give that a watch.
Okay.
Cool. Well, listen, thanks for letting us know. As soon as Ina comes in, we're going through some stuff. We'll jump back and adjust it. So if you want to hang, feel free to hang. If not, if you
So
want to come back
who's
in about
coming?
20. What's that?
Who's coming, you said?
Ina, she's our tech guru on a lot of this
Oh,
stuff. So she's gonna pop in and be like, hey, well, you need to go here, 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 and here. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
okay. So do we get, is there any way, what kind of AI, are you guys integrating any AI
Hmm.
to find leads? Is there any way to find leads
Oh, you mean
or
like no, not to find them, but we have AI on our landing pages when someone gets on there, and we'll cover that in a little bit, where someone can ask the AI about questions and FAQs and
yeah,
educate
I
them on
saw
things.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have some basic avatar stuff, but no, nothing to disseminate or anything like that. We have an AI coach inside the platform that when you make a video, it can give you feedback
Oh,
on that, like visuals and content and such.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a problem. I mean, there is a problem. I
We'll
mean,
figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll get it figured
I've
out.
been trying to find out. Just today I was awake, so I said, okay, let me.
No, we'll get it taken care of. I'm gonna pop over to Bob real quick, and then we'll come back to you on that.
Okay.
Okay. Bob, go ahead, my friend.
Got a quick question.
Yeah, go
Uh,
for it.
we put a little introductory video together
Yeah,
on the thing that we were working on,
yeah.
and when it comes up, it's real good, but at the end of it, something comes up, and I don't know if it's Darius or who it is,
Hmm.
talking about Dubb.
Oh,
And
your playlist?
yeah, when I've got my thing saying, "Hi, I'm Bob Donovan, and take a look at this stuff
Yeah,
I said,"
yeah.
boom, and then that thing comes up. Is there a way of getting that out of there? I love you guys. Okay. But I don't want to confuse the prospect. He's going
No,
to
I
say,
get it. I get it. You're like, hey, we got my thing, but wait, what's this thing about Dubb?
yeah,
I would imagine it's probably, let me share my screen. I'll show you this right here. It's probably, I would think this. Hi, Ina.
Hey.
So, Kunal's got some little question for you when we're done with Bob here in a little bit, and we'll just cover this really quick for him, and then we'll get into some other stuff. Sean's got a question as well. So let me just share my screen really quick with you, Bob, just to show you. Can you see my screen?
yes,
So, are you talking about when your video is created, then all of a sudden you see a video from Darius play after it at the
that's
end?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have one of the playlists. You have Darius in here somewhere. So, how many preset landing pages do you have? Do you have a few? Do you have one, two?
Just the one right now.
Okay. So just all you have to do is go in here, go to Assets, go to Presets right here,
Okay.
and then close this. And then let's just pretend this is your one preset here. Go
Okay.
to Edit, scroll down. And see where it says playlist right here?
Yes.
Just go in there and delete the Darius one.
Okay.
Delete it and then go down here and make sure you click save and close.
Okay.
And then I'll save it. But that should, yeah, that should get rid of it. So
Okay.
there you
And
go.
we're recording today. So this will be up on YouTube so I
Oh
can,
yeah, no, this will be on YouTube couple hours. Yeah. Mhm.
okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. No, I totally get it. That's funny that that snuck in there in the playlist. That's interesting. So yeah.
I
No,
mean, don't let Darius know because
oh,
he's
I'm gonna
probably,
tell him he's gone.
he's out of
There's,
here.
you're getting cut. Sorry. That's the way it goes. Uh,
Excellent.
no, that's cool. That's great, Bob. And let me just see Sean real quick. I saw Sean had something in here, and then when Kunal, we're going to come right over to you. Before I forgot, this is what I want help with today. How do I use my profile picture versus my face that is on the webcam? Okay, cool. So, Sean, let me just show you real quick how to do that. Sean, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So, if you want to do that, you just go like this. So let me share my screen. Okay, so let's just say you're doing this right here. You're doing a screen recording, right, Sean?
Correct.
Okay. So you can click the Dubb Chrome extension. We open up here at the top. There we
Hmm.
go. And then come right over here. See this little drop down next to the camera?
Yes.
You go right here, display profile picture.
Okay.
Turns it into the profile picture, just like that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I get it now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. And then, Ina, if you just want to come in here, I'm going to give you Kunal. So Ina is here, and Ina's going to walk you through this right here. So basically, the breakdown is Kunal is sent out some emails. He sent out a batch and a bunch, and 50 emails bounced back or didn't go through, were bad. And he wanted to know if there was a way, and Kunal, you can add to this. Like, is there a way to know what those emails are, and so there's select deleted all. So Kunal, just if you want to add anything to that, that's kind of what. And he has HubSpot as a CRM, but he's using Dubb for the sender.
Yeah, I think my question is, yeah, so just to clarify, did you send it using Dubb? Did you send the campaign using Dubb?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, here's how I do it. So yeah, because sometimes we all
I'm sure Darius will know. He'll be able to
mm,
get an answer on it. Kunal, we'll get back to you on email on that one. I'm sure Darius will have an answer pretty quick.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
thanks
Appreciate
for presenting. Appreciate it.
yeah.
Paulie, let me pop over to you, my friend. I saw you were at number one in there. I saw you're new to Dubb. How are you?
I'm good. I just been as like everyone's been busy, and then I love the concept of Dubb and finally started to use it. And so I've been, recording videos, just trying to figure out, how to use it best for what I do. I'm the life insurance, health insurance space, but
Yep.
primarily group benefits. And so
Yep.
I've been using it to just send out networking email videos saying hi, thanks for the meeting, whatever. So
Yep.
I really, really like it. So I know there's a lot of advanced features and a lot to know.
Yep.
Um, but I do have like Lincoln Navigator,
Mhm.
like I have that
Yep.
account
Yep.
to explore that a little just to see how would work for me.
So you're reaching out to HR folks on there, or employees, or who are the folks on LinkedIn you're reaching out to?
Yeah, like HR,
Yep.
CFOs, and CPAs
Okay.
for referral partnerships.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two different kind of two different kind of preset landing pages, the referrals for partnerships and then the outreach for the group benefits.
Mhm.
What have you sent through Navigator so far? Have you sent any videos to these folks, or have you just sent connector requests, or what are you kind of doing on LinkedIn with them, with the HR?
Yeah, mostly just connection requests kind of stuff, just trying to, I don't really like to regurgitate like, hey, buy something from you. I just really want to create a relationship first and see if there's anything there.
Yeah. What about are you using like a third party, like an Expandy, like an automatic connector kind of thing, or are you doing it manually?
No, manually, but I do have access to something like that does automated, but I haven't started using it yet.
Okay. And then what's been your connection line? Like, hey, just looking to connect. Do you give any kind of like idea of what what's going on your end that might be for them, or it's just hey, looking to connect to your professional network, or what's kind of the message like?
Yeah, I like messaging to, I like exploring just to see if I'm curious about their business more than I am talking about mine.
Sure.
Like I found you about, hey, I want to know about more about you, which generally I do.
Okay.
And so that's my outreach.
Okay. Because the reason I ask that is because a lot of these videos in general, one thing we always talk about is what is your hook in terms of reaching out to these folks,
Mhm.
especially on LinkedIn. I'm going to show you a style in a second, like kind of what we recommend. I'll give you kind of a couple different versions of what we recommend on this side. But I
Okay.
would say, do you use chat at all? You probably use ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I would say, especially when it comes to these videos, if I'm head of HR or a CFO, what is the main thing about group benefits? It's going to make me want to stop and watch this quick little video on what you want to tell me. So I would maybe ask chat, if you haven't done this already, just kind of what is a hook that someone in that position should know about group benefits through what you do that would stand out, whether it's a fact they're unaware of or they're able to see through the looking glass on the other side of what this piece of information might mean for them to just stop and watch this video really quickly. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
just something to think about in terms of that. Also, do you have any kind of guide on anything? Like if I was an HR director, do you have any kind of like downloadable PDF or anything like, hey, I just want to, present this to you. And if you're looking at these three things with benefits, these are the three things that are really important if you currently have something like this.
Oh, for sure. I spend a lot of resources into what's called an interactive presentation, but it is a presentation. Well, before I get there, in my face-to-face, type of stuff when I'm pounding the pavement, so to speak, it's something that I do send out, and somebody will be able to interact with our presentation. It takes about 10 minutes to go through, but
Okay.
it really goes along about what we do and how we help. So my goal is to try to get them to view that because it'll take a lot of questions out of it, but I don't know if it'll work initially, but I'm open to try anything.
I think if it's a 10-minute presentation, you could have that as a playlist, or you could have a link below the video that can take them there. It's
Yeah.
just for these that we've noticed that have worked over the years. Short initial video, like 30 seconds or less, initial one,
Yeah.
because you got to have some kind of hook and then you got to deliver some kind of value verbally and then something below. The 10-minute presentation, I think that'd probably be better to set that up. Like, by the way, a video that plays right after this is a quick
Uh-huh.
10-minute presentation, quick 10-minute presentation about what this is all about when you have some time to check it out. But I
Oh
would
yeah.
try to take something from the 10 minutes that is the most important thing. Like if you were like trapped with someone for 30 seconds, what is the most important thing you would tell them? You know what I mean? So I think
Yep.
that has to kind of be the value because there was a conversation I had with this guy the other day as a coach. He works with lawyers, and he was talking about the attrition that the law firms have sometimes, where the lawyers just leave, for a number of reasons, and
Yeah.
you know they're aware of the attrition, but are they aware of why the attrition? So for group benefits, if they're going with some other provider of group benefits or they don't have group benefits, um, I would think having a hook or value that addresses those two quick things, because you're probably not going to know, right, if they do have group benefits or not, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna know
Yeah,
exactly.
so like, if you have group benefits, this is the thing that I've noticed real quick. And if you don't, this is what I've noticed. And this is the kind of stuff that you can expect when we've worked with folks like yourselves in the past. There's a 10-minute presentation that plays right after this, or you can click below to view it. But would love to, what's the next step? They do that, but then they're going to book a time with you?
Yeah, like book a time with me. Book a time with me to t discuss further.
Is it
Exactly.
called like an assessment or anything? Do you have like a name for it? Or is it just like a meeting to find out just more details, I guess, because you're not going to know, obviously.
Yeah, no, I usually just say schedule a conversation,
Okay.
with me. Yeah.
Do these people usually have group benefits?
Uh, so when I'm targeting, it finds, anything under 50, maybe,
Yeah.
but not generally.
Yeah.
Anything over 50, then maybe yes, they do. So I can kind of see that through the navigator and make my assumptions based on how many employees they have because of the law.
Yeah.
But so yes and no.
You're like, you're like, I don't want to assume, but I want to assume right now that you have group benefits, and I'm not shaming you if you don't, but you're a 150 person team. You're like, no, we don't have that. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
like, yes, if you do, and no, if you don't. Okay, that's interesting though. That you could do
Yeah.
something with that. See, that's why I think it's important with chat, like to get like a cool hook or something, something that sounds like you. Obviously, it's not doesn't sound like skyrocketing stuff that AI can kind of say sometimes, which is so obvious. But
Yeah.
here's the visual of what you could do. So when you connect with these, when you send the connector request, whether it's manual like you're doing or you use like an Expandy or something like that, um, the videos after that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So let's just pretend Ruben here is head of HR, right? So once you're connected, then you can message him. The visual stuff that's worked over the years has been stuff like this. This is one example. This is me using the Dubb mobile app, and there's a picture-in-picture function on the mobile app. And I'm
Yeah.
grabbing the profile and I'm just zooming in with my phone and I'm talking to him. Kind of a disruptive little like, oh, what is this? kind of thing. It looks
Yeah.
different, okay? But you can also do something like this. This is with the Dubb desktop app. This is where you can zoom in and crop closer on his profile. So I'm zoomed in a little bit, and I have a message on there. Now, what I'm using is the Dubb mobile app on my phone. And I just have the bubble a little bit bigger so you can see it. And
Yeah.
the message could be that hook that we're talking about. So they have an
Wow.
idea of like what this video is going to be about. Group
Okay.
benefits or no? Or so, you got the hook is going to be important, but this could be a style that works good right here. And if you had to go the bare minimum, you could have no hook in the bubble. You're waving, pointing at the bubble, and they see you on their profile. So
Mm.
you have these really distinct visual ways to reach out. Now, if you are doing this one, I'll show you the examples. You're doing this one, right? This is the Chrome extension. So you get the Dubb Chrome extension. It's a screen
Mhm.
recorder right up here at the top. Click it here, and it's going to put you on the screen. You can see my headshot here, but you can just switch it over here. See where it says FaceTime, just switch it to that. But when
Yeah.
you have it here, I wouldn't go too big because you don't want to cover the profile. But if
Yeah.
you are using the mobile app to do, I'll show you how to do this. So you can grab the Dubb mobile app. Do you have
Yeah.
a mobile app?
I believe I do. Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
did download it.
So when you have it here, see this little square button at the top, little person in the corner?
Yep.
When you select that, that's when you're able to type something. So
Okay.
if you're like group benefits, I mean, you gotta work on the hook. I'm just typing this for this example, but group benefits.
Yeah.
So you can have this right here and you're waving and they can read this. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I would make the bubble maybe just a little bit, just a tick smaller so we can see the profile and go right next to them. So this would be the visual they would see. Something,
Yeah.
okay? And that way
Oh.
it's some kind of, this has got to be juicy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna work on that part. But then for here, any other site that you're on, if you're not on LinkedIn, this has the ability to change shapes, sizes, all this kind of stuff. The reason I go circle on LinkedIn, it just matches the feel over here. You can reframe yourself in here if you just zoom in if you want a tighter frame or back it up if you need to do that. And you
Mhm.
also can move yourself around inside here if you need to.
Mhm.
Now, let's just say this has something to do. Let's pretend this isn't a book over here. See what it says click record, the book that Ruben has? Let's
Yeah.
pretend that's not a book. Let's pretend it's something with having to do with some kind of something company related that could be related to benefits or something, right? What you can do is if you see something interesting in their profile, you can take the arrow icon, see the annotation tool over here to the left,
Yep.
point it out or something like that, right? And then you can do the video where it already has pointing towards something and you have the hook here as well.
I see. Yeah.
So you can do those little things to stand out like that. Now, this is the Chrome extension, and I have it on this right here, Tab. See this version, Tab?
Yep.
There's screen, tab, and camera. Camera is like the webcam. Screen will get your entire computer screen. You can do that if you want to bounce around to other tabs. Like if you're talking to Ruben, then you go to your website to show him something, you can do that. Just make
Uh-huh.
sure the tabs look, nice and clean and neat. But if you want to just do the tab you're on, then I would
Yeah.
just do this because remember, these videos should not be overly long. These are
Yeah.
the first ones. Now, when you do hit record, let me just hit record on this. Here's your tab. Click share. Three, two,
Uh,
one. Then I would go, hey, I'm doing my thing, right? But as soon as I'm done saying my thing, I would jump to full screen. See this button down here at the bottom? It says
yeah.
and webcam. Click it right here and talk directly to them.
Uh-huh.
Then go back to the page by clicking the button at the bottom. Or you can hover with your mouse and double click, double click. So
Gotcha.
that's a nice visual. You see that, and then boom, you're right in there. You're talking to them, and you're right back on the page.
Yeah.
So it's visually interesting as well. And you can always pause this down here, stop the recording if you want to.
Oh, okay.
So that's the Chrome. Okay. When you're done, you click the check mark, and it's going to save it
Mhm.
into Dubb, and you'll have it.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to share this with Ruben, you would click the message button right down here at the bottom. Let me get up.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll show you. Click message here. See the little Dubb symbol right here?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just select that. Opens up the Chrome that we were just using. Then you just scroll through, find your video, and just click insert video, and it will pop it right in and you can send it.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
once you're connected though. Now, the other way to do this, what's the other style? So we just did this one with the tab, right? But if we
Yeah.
want to do desktop app it, crop in a little closer, this is where do you have the Dubb desktop app?
I do.
Okay. So go up here, click record screen video, come in here, open the camera. Oh, camera's been giving me some issues. Let me reopen. Okay, open your camera now. See this little, normally when you open this up, see this red slash right here? See this?
Hmm.
If I was going to hit record right now, it would get my whole computer screen. If I click and get rid of the red slash, now I have a drop down. So you have
Mm.
choices here. I would
Yeah.
custom, because what you can do is when you go custom, you can crop. And this is where I would come in and crop closer, like this.
Uh, okay.
Right about here. Let me close the annotation. Change my shape. Maybe go a little bit bigger. Right in here like that. And then you've got your thing and you're cropped in closer. So when you hit record up here at the top,
Yeah.
this is what it'd be like. Ruben, what's going on? I don't know if you guys have this or not, but if you do, blah, 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 blah. If you don't, blah, 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 blah. There you go. And then click the check mark up here at the top. And then
Yeah.
this is what it would look like. So you're cropped in closer.
Hmm. Okay, cool.
Now, the last thing I'll say about the Dubb desktop app that's pretty awesome is this. So if you don't want to do individual videos for everybody, right? Like you have your HR folks, you have your CFO folks, right? You have those
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
What you can do is record one video, right? With you
Yeah.
doing the thing, one video, and you can put it on top of anything that you want. So
Okay.
you could go something like this. You could come into the regular Dubb website, and don't worry, we're going to upload this later. Just watch this later. But you come into the Dubb website, right? Red
Yeah.
camera icon opens up our basic webcam, right? So
Yep.
all we have to do is go like this. And by the way, have you used our teleprompters yet at all?
No, because I'm only doing the free version right now, but I've
Okay.
been watching a lot of the trainings.
Sweet.
So
Okay, so you know you got that up there. Let's pretend you got your script, right? You hit record. This is what this would look like. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out to you because I know that you could possibly have group benefits because you have X number of employees, blah, 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 or you might not. But if you don't, you're doing your thing, you're saying your stuff.
yeah.
Check mark down here. Now you've
Okay.
created a video and it's going to save into Dubb that you can use efficiently that will speak to all the HR people. You record one version for the people, the companies that are 100 employees and above, or like you talked about, some that are
Yep.
below where you can make that kind of calculated assumption. So then if
Yep.
you have two videos that as long as it feels like you're speaking to me without saying my name, you can be
Yeah.
really efficient. So
Hmm.
this is the video you just created, right? So I
Yeah.
would title it in here. I would go LinkedIn. Let's see, we'll go 100 plus.
Yeah.
And I would call this is what I usually do. I call these narrator, and I put the word narrator in here and then
Mm.
save it under that. And I'll show you why in a second. So there's my video, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I can do is pull up someone's profile, go to the Dubb desktop app,
Mm.
record narrator video right here.
Yeah.
Now it's going to take me to my video library. There's the video I just recorded, right? Get that
Yeah.
video there, boom. Now it's on the page. I make the adjustments in size, placement. Now when I hit record, the recorded version of me is going to do the talking like this. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out to you because I know that you could possibly have group benefits.
Okay,
And
that's pretty
do that.
sweet.
You don't have to worry about it. You can just record something once and then really get a bunch done. You just have to make it feel like you're talking right to them and make sure that those pain points are there so they're able to do that.
So when you hit record, it's recording what I already recorded on top of that page, is what
You
you're
got it.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And you can
Okay.
put it on top of anything that you want. And the other style, the last one I'll show you is this. This is where you can go like the super disruptive one, where you go the this style. Where is it? This one right here.
Yeah.
So this one usually is used by real estate agents because they like to do the property walkthrough. See how it's like this?
Yeah.
The reason I always tell everyone the reason there's no trees behind me and it's the background I have here is because I was doing this for a bunch of real estate agents, like a presentation, but I was
Yeah.
recording through my window. So that's on the other side of the street.
Uh,
That's why I'm not physically in the location. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
if you were going to do this, right, you were going to do this style right here. If you wanted to switch it up and do one of these, you could grab the Dubb mobile app and then you're going to do this. I'll show you how to do it. So let me stop sharing here. All right, let me share here. All right, let me know when you can see my screen here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me slide this out of the way. All right, there we go. All right, so what you're going to do is click the camera icon at the bottom, blue camera. That's going to open up your camera like this. You see it there?
Yep.
So now I always slide mine to 10 minutes so I don't get cut off. When you first use the mobile app, it's going to be on 1, which will be a
Yeah.
default. So I always slide it over to 10. And I always have a 3, 2, 1 countdown over here, right here.
Mm.
It's on 3 right now. Now, this is the button you want right here, picture in picture. Okay.
Mm.
So I'm going to select it. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoops, hold on. I didn't select it. By the way, we added this new pause button when you're doing a clip. You can pause a clip if you want to.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that. Let me delete this one. All right, so this button right here, this one,
Yeah.
there we go. All right, so see how I'm here? So now
Yeah.
knowing that Ruben is right there, I'm going to move myself just to the side, right? Click record. Make sure I'm pointing the right way. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? I saw your profile here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to talk to you really quick about whether you have benefits or not. Let me jump into this really quick. Stop that as one clip, right?
Yeah.
Stop picture in picture. Go back. I have that clip, right? Now I'm going to do one just like this, just with me talking. So the reason I'm reaching out, Ruben, is because I noticed the employees in your company, you have a certain threshold that we usually find people have group benefits, but I want to make sure that the group benefits you have A, B, C, and D, and you can get this guide below. In fact, we have a 10-minute video after this that really breaks it down. So anyway, so I'm going to hit record here, stop. There's that clip, right?
Yeah.
So now you click this blue button at the top. That's going to merge the clips together into one video. And now you have this. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? I saw your profile here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to talk to you really quick about whether you have benefits or not. Let me jump into this really quick. So the reason I'm reaching out, Ruben, is because I noticed the employees in your company.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah, and then you just click upload, it saves it into Dubb, and then you can distribute it. But I think if you focus on the hook, what the hook is, and you focus on what the visual looks like when you're reaching out, that's a big
Yeah.
part of it. So, yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and then if you want to, I always put this in here and I'll put it into everybody. It's feedback, and we get people to send us videos, which I really like. It's feedback at Dubb. That's the email address, feedback@dubb.com. So when you're recording these, if you want us to take a look at it, you could send me a friend request or is it even called a friend request on LinkedIn? Connection request, and I'll accept it. And then you can send me a video if you want to practice one or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah. Sweet. Any other questions, Paulie? Anything else on your mind?
Just when I'm kicking around like what level of membership to have, but
Yeah.
I guess I'll figure that out. But I was more curious is like, what do I need to do that's essential right when I get in, to
Yeah.
whatever.
I think that the biggest thing is when you decide to subscribe, whether it's Pro or Pro Plus, there's an optimization set up with the team. So once they see you subscribe, there'll be a calendar link that will pop up and say,
Yeah.
book in with the team, and the team will help you set up the pages, the buttons, everything that you
Uh,
need in terms of that, because you have the other side where you have the referrals for the other the CPAs, right?
yeah.
So you want to have two separate landing pages that speak to both of those crowds, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay. Thank
so
you.
yeah, we help you set that up. Just when you're trying to decide between Pro and Pro Plus, basically the reason people decide is Pro Plus has automations, drip sequences and things like that. Do you have a CRM that you use, Polly?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So is it Go High Level, Follow Up Boss?
Yeah. Go high level.
Okay. Yeah, and if you love that and you got automations through there, cool. If someone doesn't have that, Pro Plus is attractive if they want that. Also, the people that have GoHighLevel or CRMs they love with automations, if they want extra coaching, Ruben and Darius do coaching twice a week. They're the founders of Dubb. It's a little deeper dive. It's a deeper dive into the tech, deeper dive into the strategy. They have their own curriculum and they have a little mic forum called Open Mic where you can talk about your business and they'll give you advice in and out of the platform. Those are really good. And if you want a little extra handholding, Pro Plus provides that. Pro is all about bulk sends. You can do bulk sending. You just can't do automations, you know?
So
And
the
you have
automations are like, are they already pre-done or is it something I got to go in
no,
and
the
put
team
in?
helps you do that. Darius is good and so is the team in terms of getting in there and say, okay, what's the goal? What do you want the triggers to be? All that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's just a choice of what you want to do. Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. Well, hey, listen, so I expect those videos by what time, Paulie? No, I'm kidding. I'm
About
kidding. I'm kidding.
2 o'clock, 15 minutes from now.
Hey, listen, they don't have to be perfect. You should see so many blooper reels that we have of us screwing up on all our videos. It's hilarious. Even with a teleprompter, I'm like, why can't I say this word? It's just so funny. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, my experience so far is that I thought it was, initially is all camera shy and people get a little angst about being on camera, right? But
Mm.
I was using the trial and I've used it a couple of times and I more heavily been using it the last week and just to get used to seeing if I'm going to use it quite a bit. And I'll tell
Yeah.
you, my last week has been like, I'm not sure why I haven't been doing it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, you get into your mode and things that you're doing. I mean, the days go by so quickly. And,
sure.
and when you're trying to have an omni-channel approach to sales, which everybody does, whether you're doing video, you're calling, you're texting, you're following up, you're reaching out on social media, you're jumping into groups, making comments on stuff. Everyone's trying every which way they can because even though we walk around with a phone, not a lot of people pick up the phone. They're walking around with a computer. They forget it's a phone. Oh yeah, I can actually say hello. It's hilarious as far as that. But in terms of like being noticed, you just got to give yourself the best chance and less than 5% of the world sends videos like this. So, it should stand out just as long as you let them know, especially with email, that you have video in the parentheses. First thing they read in the subject line. So,
So you see how close you are to your camera? I'm kind of curious where your proximity of your camera is to you. Do you have it like zoomed in on you?
no, it's about arm's distance like this. Yep.
Because mine sits on top, like kind of sits on top of my screen because I have three screens, right? So I just was kind of curious of your perspective. So yeah, mine's about arm's length, but I'm not sure I'm that close. I think I'll just work on. I
Do
like
you
the
have
way
an
you're
external webcam or is it internal?
no external,
Yeah, if you
external.
have an external, especially when it comes to a teleprompter, if you're feeling like it's pretty obvious, because sometimes people have cameras that are up higher, you know what I mean? They're up,
Yeah,
so if that's the case and you have like the screens like you're saying right there and like if it's like right now you can tell I'm looking at the camera, right? Right here.
yeah, yep,
Does it still look like I'm looking at the camera here or no?
yeah,
Okay. I'm slightly looking down. See, in mine, with my teleprompter, mine would be right there. You can't really tell because it's pretty close. If my camera was up there, though, I would not shy away from, like, I'm referencing something. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even probably use the teleprompter. I'd probably have a doc pulled up and say, hey, this is Rob. Like, I'd make eye contact. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, I wanted to reach out about these stats right here with group benefits. And this is really important, especially this number right here. In other words, I wouldn't, if there's a big difference between where the camera is and where your script is, I wouldn't
mhm.
try to read it like you're reading a teleprompter when your eyes are so far away from the camera. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Yep, I
Because it's
got
like when you're reading like a script, like with auditioning, if you read a script even back in the day, like, you'd want to read up like the first part of the sentence you want to make eye contact, and then the last part of the sentence you want to make eye contact. So it's just you
Okay.
want to start and leave with eye contact.
Okay, good. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. You just don't want to do this. So anyway, so listen, oh, there you are. You know what I mean? Like that. So there you go. Anyway, well, listen, it's good talking to you, Paul. I hope this all helps and send us some videos, you know?
Thank you, Ralph.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And then let's see. Bob, thanks for the kind comments. That's very sweet of you. Sean, yep. Very nice comment. That's great. Bill, wow, I have not seen you in a while, Bill. Bill, let's see. I've set up Sia on a preset. I love it. I was wondering why Sia is not sending out emails when it says it will. Okay, so Bill, let me come over to you, Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hey, hey, Rob.
Good to hear your voice, my friend. How's everything?
Oh, everything's great. I'm stuck in traffic in Toronto.
Oh, geez. Well, don't. Hey, why are you on here? I don't pull over or something. You make me nervous. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So you said Sia's not sending out emails, huh? You're telling Sia send
So,
out an email?
so, I, yeah, I've set up C on a preset,
Mhm.
uh, and on a property, preset. So basically, on the preset, I've got like about 10 call to actions.
Yep.
So like, I've got the survey, the inspection report, the MLS listing,
Yep.
um, a feature sheet, neighborhood report, you name it, right?
Yep.
Um, and I'm interacting with Sia and I'm getting all the information.
Mhm.
So it's giving me it's giving me everything I need.
Yeah.
The only thing that I don't like about Sia as much is that
Mm.
I find it asks too many questions with regards to like um what's your first name? What's your email address?
You can turn that off if you want inside of Dubb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. There's a little when you open up Sia, you just
Uh-huh.
scroll down. Well, you said you're driving, so I don't want to show you right now. You go inside there, right? You go inside Sia. If you scroll down and click edit, just it'll say at the end, you could uncheck the email box or uncheck the first name. They're probably checked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then just click save at the bottom. It's at the bottom. So find your
Oh,
Sia, click
uh-huh.
edit, scroll to the bottom, and then
Uh,
it's probably checked for email and first name. Just uncheck those.
okay. I see.
Yep.
Um, and then sometimes it says, well, not sometimes, it often says, do you want me to send you the 3D virtual walkthrough, or do you want me to send you the um, whatever the feature sheet?
Mhm.
And the emails never come.
I think Sia is probably when you educated the Sia, you did your website, individual website link pages in like a PDF, right? Like those two options to educate it.
Yeah, so I added like two or three resource links. I added about 20 FAQs, and I've
Maybe
added,
maybe
yeah.
what's happening is it's saying from there, like within that information, it says, "Do you want us to send you this?" Do you know what I mean? And maybe it's pulling that, saying that, but doesn't have the power to send it. Do you know what I mean? Because Sia is supposed to, whenever it gives an answer, it's supposed to push for whatever the outcome is. But
I,
usually when people have their videos, I mean, typically it's like one thing you want them to do, like book a time or something. But you
uh,
have a number of options. So yeah, little nuance there.
yeah,
What's the
so
thing you want them to do, Bill, after all that? I know there's a bunch of stuff below, but is there any one thing that overrides everything that you want them to do?
uh, you're talking about the potential buyers that
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
interacting with Sia.
Yeah, yeah. Like, could they get the video? They're on the page. There's a bunch of buttons below. Like,
Yeah.
what's?
No,
Yeah,
I just want, I just want them to get the information they need.
yeah,
Uh, and Sia does a great job at delivering the information, answering the questions.
yeah,
It's just that there were too many questions about like what's your email, what's
yeah,
your it keeps repeating that, so I can change that.
yep,
But at the same time, it says, I'll send you. Do you want me to send you the report or this or that? And if you say yes, you never really receive anything. That's all.
See, I wonder if the functionality of SIA with a send. I don't think I'll have to ask Darius, but I don't think that's possible with SIA with a send. I think it has
Yeah,
to be through. It usually references the button, and then that button would be linked to something that would, on the not through SIA though. I'm almost positive, but I'll check with
Yes.
Darius. If not, it would be a bug, but I don't think that's the case because we have within Dubb, we have Auto. Have you seen Auto, the AI inside of Dubb? Auto? It's like the little
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes.
right? Auto can, I guess, they've upgraded Auto where it can add a contact if you give it an email to your contact within Dubb. It can also add a task, but I don't think it's to the point where it can like send something. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
It's definitely that
I
point.
see.
Yeah.
No, I was curious.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think SIA is great, and I'm sure it's going to get even better.
Yeah. Yeah. And you could have them like they could always fill out a form, you know? You could have a CTA that has a form fill and it says because it can push for a CTA. It can
Right,
fill this form out and then you see the form's filled out and then that means they want that report.
right. Okay.
You do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting on these calls in the next few weeks. I need to catch up on things.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while, Bill.
Yeah, yeah. I
Come on
noticed.
in.
I noticed you've been working out, man. No,
What's that?
I've noticed you've been working out.
Oh, you noticed, huh? Yeah, I've been doing 5 days a week for about a month and a half now. I'm Rocky Balboa. I'm getting back into it.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while, so I've been hitting the gym. So yeah, thanks. I appreciate
That's good,
that.
man. You're looking good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It keeps good confidence going. Rocky's my favorite
Awesome.
movie of all time, so that helps. We're always doing for a comeback. Well, it was
All
great
right.
to hear, Bill, and I'll see you soon, my friend.
Thanks. Take care.
Sweet. Jan, I saw you had your hand up. Hey, Jan.
Hey, buddy, how was your vacation?
Good, man. It was great. I did a staycation. I stayed home, me, the wife, the kitties, and it was great. It was awesome.
Well, and I want to compliment your staff. Everybody is great. I've had some questions, some challenges, bunch of different things, but they were right there for me all the way. I got a question. I got a couple of questions regarding email. Okay, so let's just say now you're about to send an email. You've got your video. You click share and send, and then a window pops up, and then it gives you an opportunity to add a name email for tracking.
Yeah.
But when you click on that, it just adds the name or the email. Is there a way to get it so that I could add the name of the not only the name but the email address and a phone number, or is from that window, or is that something that's not available
Yeah,
from
not
there?
from that window. It would have to be like within the CRM, and then you could add that information, but not from that window though. Yeah.
So in other words, it would pay to go into the CRM, add the contact information first, and then from the drop down menu pull out the name.
Yeah, yeah. Because once it's in there, then as soon as you start typing, it's going to show up, and you just select it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And the other thing I want to ask you is about with the CRM, with the email servers and the text servers. Do you guys have a recommendation of which is the least expensive and the most effective of the both the email like Twilio or or Mailgun or any of those things? Do you guys have any recommendations on that?
We have this is kind of Darius's realm of expertise. This is like his what he lives and breathes. I know I've heard him say that Twilio is the most cost effective, I think. As far as that. Mailgun, I've heard him talk about before. I'm not sure where he would rank it though. So what I can do is, I think he talks about it in this video right here. Can you see the chat, Jen, the chat box?
Yeah, I,
Oh,
I sure can.
take this video right here. I just popped it in there and just grab that link. And that's Darius doing a deep dive into email current. He made this video like about less than a month ago. It's really good. So I'm sure he probably covers it in there. If not, just let the team know, and I'm sure they can give you the breakdown, the list.
Yeah,
Don't forget
because I
about
saw the
Dialpad.
list.
Yeah.
Dialpad.
Yeah, there you go. Dial pad too. Jai's
Yeah,
an email
because
aficionado.
they don't charge by the minute, none of that. Just
There you go. So dial pad,
any information
Twilio,
perfect.
yeah, the other ones, yeah. Guys, unfortunately, I've got to jump. I've got a meeting in two at the top. But Jan, I will have them check out that video, and then if not, just shoot an email over to support, and they'll get right back to you on it as far as that.
All right, very good. Thanks.
Sweet.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Have a
happy
good
Friday,
meeting.
everyone. Have a great weekend.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
You got kind this weekend.
Oh, you're letting me know right now?
Yeah, yep. You got kind this weekend. Yep, yep, yep.
Bye.
Yeah.